Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show, where we talk about the biggest issues impacting millennial money, from student loan debt to side hustles to building wealth. We will show you how to get out of debt so that you can build real wealth for the future.
Hey guys, it's Robert from the College Investor here, and today I am talking about what type of financial expert should you hire for your situation. Well, while a financial advisor is typically the go-to resource when it comes to money, financial advisor can mean a lot of things, and there's actually no standardized term for what a financial advisor actually is. A financial advisor could be a financial planner, it could be a stockbroker, it could be a wealth manager, it could be an accountant. Financial advisor is such a generic term. And there's so many different aspects of money, and a financial advisor, whatever that means to you, might not fit into what you're looking for. Like, do you need something for investing? Do you need something for getting out of debt? What about accounting and taxes? What about estate planning? Like, there's so many different aspects and nuances to dealing with money, and there's different types of financial experts that you should hire in each situation if you are looking for professional help. So let's break it down into four really big buckets. And the first one is comprehensive financial planning. Then we're going to talk about getting out of financial debt and your overall money mindset and money habits. We're going to talk about accounting and taxes. And then we're going to talk about estate planning. So, they all have different types of advisors, and we're going to talk about what experts you should look for in each one. So first off, comprehensive financial planning. Do you have a long-term financial plan? Are you thinking about creating one? What does a long-term financial plan even mean? For us, it typically means decisions around retirement, insurance, estate planning, taxes, college, short-term events, and more. Comprehensive financial planning can handle most of your financial needs when it comes to creating a long-term financial plan. And the expert that you should be looking for that does this most often are what's called a CFP, or Certified Financial Planner. These guys are well trained in a broad range of financial topics and scenarios and work with their clients to create financial plans. When it comes to comprehensive financial plans, according to the 2012 Household Financial Planning Survey conducted by the CFP board, overall, about a third of decision makers today report ever having put together such a plan. So there's a gap in what people need versus what they're getting. And this type of financial planner starts where you are financially and works with you to develop a plan for achieving your financial goals. And these goals can include retirement, saving for college, buying a house, planning your insurance and investment needs, and more. And working with a financial planner often means several engagements spread out over a few months. If you only need a quick question to answer, a financial planner can help, but that's less common. So make sure that the financial planner you choose is fee only and they're a fiduciary to you. This means that the advisor doesn't make money through commissions and has your best interest in mind. If you remember, we go back a few weeks and I talked about honest financial planners, because this guy that was a reader in our audience was getting ripped off by his financial planner and was being charged almost $11,000 a year on his $200,000 portfolio because of commissions that this financial planner was secretly charging the guy. So that's why we recommend, if you want a comprehensive financial plan, you want to look at a fee-only financial planner. Ideally, they're a CFP, but they know exactly what you should be doing for your financial life. But what if you aren't quite ready for saving for retirement or buying a house? What if you really are trying to get out of debt and change your money habits? Well, if you're trying to get out of debt, you're trying to just get the basics going, you might look at what's called an accredited financial counselor, or AFC. AFCs are similar to CFPs, but the big difference is that CFPs are technical and have deep financial knowledge, while AFCs have broad financial knowledge, but are also trained more in financial counseling and education. That's not to say that AFCs or CFPs are smarter or anything. It's more about their training. And AFCs, like I said, are trained on financial counseling and financial coaching. And they help people work on the mental side of managing money and getting out of debt. This can include helping people change financial habits that got them into bad financial situations in the first place, putting together debt plans, everything that kind of is doing like the step before you're trying to build wealth, like getting out of debt, getting a budget going, getting your money habits in line. That's where AFCs can really be helpful to really help you with that money mindset. And that's not to say that a CFP can't or they won't. You definitely want to have that connection with whatever your advisor is. But if you're trying to get out of debt, an AFC is probably the way you want to go to start with. So what about accounting and taxes? I always get this question around tax time, like, what should I do with my taxes? What should I do with my taxes? Well, if you need help specifically related to taxes or business accounting questions, there's no doubt that the expert you want to go find is a CPA or a certified public accountant. CPAs file taxes, but more than that, they answer tax-related questions and they help businesses with their accounting or bookkeeping. They are very technical and they are like deep knowledge of accounting and taxes. Tom Gisler, he's an accountant at Clifton Larson Allen, says, most people think of accountants as number crunchers just sitting at the computer looking at spreadsheets all day. But stereotypically, that isn't true. Besides the service mentioned above, CFPs provide many other services, including payroll, QuickBooks training, sales tax reports, business consulting, estate tax returns, and more. CPAs can also handle interactions with the IRS if you're audited, and so on and so forth. However, if you notice, a lot of this is geared towards business. Like business. If you're an individual that has a pretty basic return, you're not a landlord, you're not a business owner, you might just need tax preparation only. If you just need someone to help you with your tax preparation, the expert you want to find is called an EA or an enrolled agent. An EA must pass an exam issued by the IRS, and they can take care of just the tax preparation for you. If you don't need the services offered by a CPA, you don't need the accounting, the bookkeeping, someone to answer tax questions, an EA can save you money and can get the job done for you. The other thing you might consider is a tax attorney. So taxes are scary, but if you have estate plans or, you're dealing with the IRS in a difficult situation, a tax attorney is someone that is steeped in tax law, and they can handle the details and tax consequences of estate planning, gifting, trusts, and tax structures to help individuals avoid overpaying on their taxes. And it differs from a CPA in that CPAs typically don't have deep understanding of the tax structures and law and the scenarios where they are best utilized for. Certain CPAs kind of get themselves in certain niches, and your CPA might not be the best one to help you figure out the tax structure if you are an oil firm versus a software company or various situations. But a tax attorney and a CPA together too can also help you really figure out the best structure. But tax attorneys can also help you with problems after they arise, but it's best if you can utilize them before problems start. So what about investing? We can't really talk about investing. Well, if all you need help with is maximizing your investments or your portfolios, a CFA, a CFA is the right person for the job. They are chartered financial analysts, and they typically work with large companies and endowments to help manage their investments. They also work with high net worth individuals. If you only have $10,000 in your brokerage account, paying a CFA is probably not going to be very helpful for you. But for those of you that might have millions of dollars invested or complex investments, a CFA can help. If you do only have $10,000 in your account, but you want some professional help, maybe you look at the robo-advisors like Betterment or Wealthfront. They can do all this stuff mathematically using algorithms, and they're really designed for those people that don't need the special situations, the people that do have $10,000 and are starting out. So there you go. I've talked about 4 or 5 different types of financial experts and professionals that you might consider hiring for your situation. Do you have a situation we didn't cover? Is there a tax professional, or not a tax professional, but is there a financial professional or expert that you think we missed? Let us know in the comments. You can go to thecollegeinvestor.com/episode 54 and share your thoughts. Have you used one of these experts? Have you considered hiring one? I'd love to know. I'd love to know what's worked well for you in the past or what you're considering doing in the future. All right, guys, thank you very much, and I will talk to you next time.